Good morning, my brothers and sisters. This is your boy Gregory Win Omorui. This morning, as I was taking care of horses, something comes to my mind that we have neglected in Nigeria and most part of the world. Discouragement and encouragement. When I say discouragement, we intend to bring attraction to the city, and the villages are left with nothing. We are crying. Economy is bad. This is bad. When somebody that is supposed to be a farmer is discouraged, he becomes a doctor. There are doctors everywhere. There are lecturers everywhere. Actors, musicians. We encourage all these things. Yes, it's good. I'm not saying it's bad. What about the farmers? What are we doing about this? If we don't take time, a time will come where there will nobody to farm. Actor must eat. Musician must eat. Doctors, scientists, every big people that we are encouraging, they must eat. The people we are supposed to be encouraging, we don't encourage them. I remember then, when I was young, whenever I go to the village to visit my grandmom, there was this boy that was my friend. He was always telling me, he said, one day I will go to the city. One day I will go to the city. Why? Because the village people are not encouraged. Because when we dressed up, go to the village, they look at us, the way we are, our skin are shining, the way we speak, they will be discouraged because the village are not be kept the way they are supposed to be kept. For instance, look at where Nigeria crude oil is being extracted. There's no encouragement. Lagos was built with the sweat of that place. Now, Abuja has been developed with the sweat of that place. What are we doing to the place where we are extracting the crude oil from? When you go to that place, nothing to write home about. Why? There will be a crime. And the former president, what is his name, Olusegun Obasanjo, has the guts to go and level Bayelsa that they are doing kidnapping. Why would they not do kidnapping when they are not being encouraged? I'm not saying kidnapping is good. Kidnapping is bad. Something always leads to something. I know of many people that went to go and be doing what is wrong because of the lack of encouragement. I remember when I used to go to the farm with my mom. Whenever we are coming back from the farm, the way people look at us, it discouraged me. It discouraged me. I was young then. It discouraged me. You see somebody say, hey, you don't pass this one, why you go, they carry you, still they put it for head. You don't know, say you don't be boy, you still they carry load for head, they follow your man, they come for farm. You know, they do all this kind of thing, it don't make sense. You see all those kind of talk. Why? Because of the way the country was raised. Farmer has discouraged. They discourage the farmers. It's not good. It's not good. If we continue like this, in the whole world entirely, we are going to remain without people that will do the needful things. Because nowadays, I will not lie, my father encouraged me. My father told me, go and be a doctor. Why? Because doctors were always respected in Nigeria then. Doctors were always respected. These are the things where we are going wrong. I'm not saying doctors should not be respected. We should not just take things and put it in one place. It's not good. It's not good. these things, I always think about it. Why will God say, I will use the foolish things to confront the wise? These are one of the reasons. Because we think we are wise, but we do things that is not right. It's not supposed to be so. It's not supposed to be so. Very soon you will not see anybody that will go to the farm to farm. Buhari, Buhari, Buhari. I remember when Buhari was overthrown, in August 27, 1985, I hear my father and his friend talking about him when he was overthrown by the then Babangida that spoiled the country. He said if Buhari was left to rule, he would have done better than Babangida. But today, look at Buhari, what he's doing. Even worse than the Babangida. But there is one thing that Buhari said that I liked. I know many people will not like this. He said we should go back to the farm. That is the key factor. For the truth, that is the key factor. No matter what, you see politicians, you see actors, footballers, scientists, they are all going to eat. You can't eat football. It is impossible. You can't eat money. It is impossible. That food, now all of us will still eat. Look at the village I am today. There are many houses that are empty. This is in Europe, I'm telling you, in Italy. Many houses that are empty. I can see some people that is from this place going to work in another city. Why? Because the way politicians do things, they do it wrong. It's not supposed to be so. You don't just gather all your eggs and put them in one basket. What if something happened to that basket? Everything will be lost. That is the way we are going in the world we are living today. For real, I have been to many villages in this Italy. There is no encouragement. There is no encouragement. You see people leaving from city to go and school leaving from village to go and school in the city. They leave the village to go and work in the city. And we are crying that the economy is bad. The economy is bad. Everywhere is bad. Why will everywhere not be bad? When we are laying our eggs in one basket. Look at football today. It's no longer the way it was some years ago. Why? Because people are no longer making money the way they were making some years ago. Can you tell me now a farmer that is not making the money that the way he's supposed to, they will go and be watching football in the football field? He will not do that. Or can you tell me somebody that owns a store that barely pay for the store he's owning will go and watch football match? He will not. That is the reason. Look at cinema today. Before, cinema will full, but today nobody go to the cinema again because of all these things. Look, I'm not saying we should not encourage actors, footballers, scientists, doctors. We should also encourage farmers. We should also encourage those that are living in the village. My brothers and sisters, if we don't take time, a time will come. We'll be looking for people that will be doing farming. And we will not see. Because of the way we are doing things now, everybody is running away from the village, running to the city. Because we have packed all the whole attraction from village to the city. The horses we are using in doing horse race, they are from the village. The meat we are eating, they are from the village. The fruits and everything we are eating, they are from the village. How come we are not taking care of the villages? The only place we take care of is the city. Why? The other day, Lagos state governor was saying that Lagos is crowded. That is the reason why they banned Okada and what they call it, this Keke Napep. What do you expect? What do you expect? Everybody wants to live a good life, man. Nobody wants to suffer. God did not build us to suffer. It was the sin of man that led us to this place we are now. Where we are created, God did not create us to suffer. If he created us to suffer, he wouldn't have created everything before he created us. If he wanted us to suffer. If you look at the way God created everything, he created everything first. Everything that man is going to eat, where man is going to believe in. He created everything first before he created man. What do you expect? Everybody's running away from the village because of this nonsense we are doing. Because politicians, they don't use their head. They don't use their senses. You understand? There are many things we need to talk about that is strong in the world that we are living today. The way we are running things is strong. That is not the way we are supposed to be running things. I just pray that God open our eyes to really see the things we are doing that is wrong. Because if we don't take our time, it will not even get to when God is going to come to end the world before we end ourselves. I just pray it do not come to that. I pray that God grant us the grace to truly see the truth about everything we are doing wrong. For instance, look at police today. Police are nowhere to be run right home about in Nigeria. These are the people that used to be respected in Nigeria. I remember when I was growing up, whenever they are doing firing squad, killing criminals, my father will always come to come and see the movie, see the news. Whenever they kill criminal in the street close to us, my father will always carry me there, will tell me, look, this is not bad. Look, if you do this, this is what is going to happen. But today, police is nowhere to be right home about. Is this good? These are the people that used to be respected until what Yamu did happen. Police was no longer respected. Today, police are not respected in Nigeria. People only fear the police, they don't respect them. Before, police was respected. Why? Because of all those things. Because of all those things. Come on. Don't lay your head in one basket for crying out loud. Pay these people. What is wrong? Teachers are not paid the way they are supposed to pay. The way they are supposed to be paid. All these are wrong. Politicians receive a lot of money, but the people that are catering for the people, you don't pay them the way they are supposed to be paid. I just pray God help us, because the way we are heading to, where we are heading to, is going to take the grace of God. We are crying for banditry. Why would there not be bandits? When the people upstairs are stealing, what do you expect the people downstairs to do? What do you expect? I just pray God give us wisdom to repair this country where they call Nigeria. Because the way they do something not work. Even common man in the street is even more corrupt than the government himself. God help us.